In this video, we're diving into Portugal's NIF, the essential tax ID number for anyone engaging in business or legal activities in Portugal. Introduced in the 1970s by the Portuguese Tax and Customs Authority, in Portuguese it's known as the Autoridade Tributária e Aduaneira, the NIF is a unique 9-digit code that tracks tax obligations and enables access to a wide range of services. In 2025, with Portugal's digital infrastructure like the Portal das Finanças, and according to my notes, over 7 million foreign residents and visitors using NIFs annually, which seems really high, but that's the number I have. It's a cornerstone for expats, this NIF, for expats, investors, and locals alike. And by the way, NIF stands for Número de Identificação Fiscal, so Fiscal Identification Number. In this video, we're going to break down what the NIF is, its benefits, who needs it, the application process step by step, validity, potential drawbacks, and practical tips to get and use it effectively. All info is updated for 2025 based on the government website and different blogs and tax lawyers and everything, but things change all the time, so consult a tax advisor to be up to date. And if you need a Portuguese tax advisor, MyLatinLife, we're a full-scale immigration consultancy. We do citizenship, visas, bank accounts, everything that you need in Portugal. So book a call. There's a link in the description where you can book a call with us and get a one-on-one consultation and get the process started. Moving on with the video, the NIF, also sometimes called a número de contribuinte. When you're in the supermarket, they might say número contribuinte. This is what they're referring to. This is Portugal's taxpayer ID number, akin to a social security number in the US, but used broadly for tax and administrative purposes. It's a 9-digit code, unique to each individual or entity, issued by the Finanças, Portugal's tax authority. For citizens, it's embedded in the Cartão de Cidadão, the citizen's card, while foreigners receive it on a separate document or in digital format. In 2025, the NIF integrates with the eBalcão digital platform, allowing online tax filings and service access with authentication. This NIF is required for over 90% of financial transactions in Portugal, from banking to property purchases, and supports the country's 1.2 million annual tax returns by expatriates. The NIF also ties into Portugal's fiscal lottery, Fatura da Sorte, entering you into weekly draws for prizes to win up to 35,000 euros in treasury bonds when used on receipts. Yeah, I don't know much about this. I'm going to have to look into this lottery. But anyway, the NIF is critical for compliance in Portugal's economy, and it ensures seamless interactions with government and the private sector. The benefits of the NIF are extensive for anyone in Portugal in 2025. It's your key to opening bank accounts, even if you're a non-resident. Even if you're not a resident of Portugal yet, you can get a NIF and you can open a bank account. And we have a service that actually can help people do that, even remotely, because a lot of people want to get this set up in advance because they need it for the golden visa or for buying property in Portugal. In fact, the NIF is mandatory for buying property. Over 150,000 real estate transactions annually require it. It's also mandatory for enrolling in the Serviço Nacional de Saúde, the SNS, Portugal's healthcare system. For tax purposes, it enables deductions for expenses like medical visits, education, or car repairs, potentially refunding up to 10% of your income tax. It's also needed for employment, utilities, mobile contracts, often for a cell phone, or university enrollment, impacting over 200,000 foreign students. Non-residents use it for investments like the Golden Visa, with 10,000 applications or more, 10,000 plus applications for the Golden Visa since 2012. And a lot of people think the Golden Visa isn't around anymore. It's still around. It's a 500,000 minimum investment. We have other videos on our channel that discuss this program. In 2025, the NIF supports digital services, letting you manage your taxes, your healthcare bookings, those lottery entries that we talked about. So who needs a NIF in 2025? Virtually anyone engaging with the country of Portugal, engaging in Portugal's tax or administrative systems, Citizens get it issued at birth. Residents get it whether you're EU or non-EU. And non-residents with economic activities like property ownership or business ventures in Portugal will also get it. Expats pursuing residency like the D7, the D8, or the Golden Visa require it for compliance. Workers, freelancers, and entrepreneurs need it for payroll or VAT filings, including with the NHR program. And over 1.5 million self-employed people in Portugal using it, according to my numbers. That seems high, but that's what the numbers say. And families need it for dependents to access schools or healthcare, as well as tourists, as we talked about, buying property in regions like the Algarve. They need it for the deeds. You need it to get hooked up to electricity and to the utilities. Children require it for education as well. No criminal background check or income threshold applies, just proof of identity. That's all you need to get a NIF issued to you. In 2025, over 1 million foreigners, including 400,000 from non-EU countries like the US, hold NIFs. Now, let's walk through the application process for the NIF step by step in 2025. It's straightforward, often completed in 1 to 7 days, and can be done in person or remotely depending on your status. Step 1, gather your documents. You'll need a valid passport or EU ID card, proof of address, and for non-residents, probably a power of attorney if using a fiscal representative. There are services that can do this for you. Again, link in the description to book a call with us. Residents provide a Portuguese address or a residence permit. Step 2 is choose your method. So in Portugal, you can visit a finanças office or a loja do cidadão to get the process started. Abroad, you can apply via a Portuguese consulate or online through certain services. Non-EU residents may need a fiscal representative. This has changed historically over time. Step 3, submit the application, submit the forms, upload the docs to the eBalcão portal, sign a power of attorney if needed. Documents in languages other than Portuguese, English, French, or Spanish need certified translations. Step 4, verify and pay. Finanças staff, they check IDs, they check addresses. Step 6, activate and use. Link to your bank accounts, your tax filings, or SNS enrollment. Most services require it in order to get started. While the NIF is essential, there are drawbacks in 2025. In-person applications at the Finanças office get really busy. It's hectic. There's long queues. You can expect to wait multiple hours and maybe even have multiple visits needed. Non-residents abroad have to deal with the consulate, which is another set of bureaucratic delays. Language barriers exist as well. Try to make all your communications, written communications in Portuguese as well. For US citizens, FATCA reporting applies, potentially triggering IRS scrutiny, so make sure to keep less than $10,000 in your Portuguese bank account to keep the reporting lighter. Finally, non-residents may need a fiscal representative, adding a step unless waived. Here are some practical tips for getting Portugal's NIF in 2025. First, verify your purpose. Is it for a visa, a property, etc.? Second, prepare your docs early. Get translations if needed. Third, use the digital tools. There's the portal das Finanças and other websites. Fourth, hire help to assist with remote filings and getting the NIF, which I highly recommend. Fifth, choose quieter offices. Avoid central Lisbon. If you go out to more remote areas of the country, it's a little bit easier to get things done in terms of interactions with the government. And sixth, keep your copies, store your digital NIF securely. A few additional notes. In 2025, the NIF integrates with Portugal's digital ID wallet, enhancing mobile access. There's the Chave Mobile, which is its own thing. And the NIF is required for all visa types, including the D7, the D8, and supports all types of property purchases for non-residents as well. Also, investments like the Golden Visas. If you're moving to Portugal, get it early for seamless integration. Portugal's NIF is your ticket to navigating taxes and services in the country. From banking to tax breaks, it's an expat essential. That's the full guide to Portugal's NIF. If you're applying or you have tips, share them in the comments below. Give a thumbs up if this video helped, subscribe to the channel, and check out our other videos about visas, residency, citizenship, and beyond in Portugal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.